Hi guys, my name is Rachel Panuz, and I'm the bride's younger sister. I would like to start off by thanking everybody who came here today to celebrate the love of Josh and Anna. I know it means a lot, the world to them, and you made that trip to be here on their special day. I would also like to thank Josh's side of the family for welcoming us with open arms, and my side of the family for being here on time. I'm so glad I was chosen to do this speech, probably because we were Chechi's safe option. But when we were probably most likely to offend her than anyone in this room. She's definitely gonna beat us up after this. Anyways, I was preparing this speech. I kept thinking to myself about what I was gonna write. I kept thinking to myself, dang, my sister's wedding is in 30 minutes. I've known Chechi for about 19 years. I liked her for about 5. The story of when I first remember her was so crazy, I can't even remember. Growing up, Betsy and I was inspired to be like Chechi. She was the golden child of the family. She was intelligent, hardworking, very charismatic, and she is popular among friends and family. Anyways, everything came naturally to Chechi, which is why she was labeled the golden child. But today, we're here to deconstruct.
It's okay, you got it.
We're here to debunk that misconception. She is more like platinum at best. Anyways, Chechi, you look beautiful, and I'm not just saying that because you look like me. Anyways, I'm not. Your dress is amazing. Obviously, a change of the pants you wear in the relationship. Sorry, Josh. Anyways, my first impression of Josh. Wait, Chechi, can I burn Josh? Okay, cool. Actually, no. He's part of the family now. He's my brother. Okay, my first impression of Josh was that he was so cool, smart, creative, fashionable, and he had his life put together. Obviously confirming the old motto that opposites attract. Bro. He fit instantly with our family, and he even had my mom and dad crying in the room like, I miss Josh, when is he coming back? When Chechi didn't even shed a tear for Josh. I want you to remember those 3 special words to say to her every day. You were right. Today, Josh and Anna get married, and Betsy and I gained a brother. And I also wanted to say to Josh, no take-backs.
Stop. Okay. All right, good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the bride's younger sister, Betsy.
The middle sister.
Middle sister. I would like to start by thanking everyone for coming. I hope you're having a great time and eating a lot of food and getting a lot of drinks and desserts. I would like to start by thanking everyone for coming and taking the time to celebrate the wedding of Josh and Anna. The day that Anna asked me to be her maid of honor, actually she never asked me. I just sort of assumed the role. So hopefully I'm the person you want standing up here. If not, there are no refunds. Anyways, me and Chechi started off as mortal enemies. I remember our countless wrestling matches and all the times you hurt me accidentally. But then we became best friends, and I watched you grow older, yet you stayed just as childish and fun-loving. You were always there guiding me and teaching me right from wrong, and you were my second mom, even though you didn't really want to be. I learned a lot from you, and I want to thank you for always putting up with me. Josh, when we met, we were both pretty shy and barely said a couple words to each other. Since then, I have learned that you have a weird obsession with Drake. Just kidding. You seem to know everything about everything, and I'm excited to have you as a big brother. Chechi, I have never seen you happier than you have been these last few years with Josh. I am excited to see what life has in store for both of you, and I wish you both the best. Thank you.
I'm Joel, the brother of Joshua. We're 4 years apart. I'm the older brother. And today I was going to do a little bit different with my speech. Usually we talk about the person a lot and give a lot of experiences, but I felt that it's my responsibility as an older brother to give you some advice on marriage, even though I've only been married 3 years, so I'm no expert, but I do have a few nuggets for you guys to go through. So I wanted to take this time to give you some advice, and frankly, you have no choice now but to listen to my advice, so you can't just go away. So I take this opportunity to do that. I'm going to give some advice for Anna, I'm going to give some advice for Joshua, and then I'm going to give some advice for both of them. So to start off, I call him Joshua, by the way. I know everyone knows him as Josh. It started in college where he came home one day and said, I said something to Joshua, and then he said, "It's Josh." I said, "Who's Josh?" You're Joshua. So I'm going to call him Joshua. I know everyone here calls him Josh. So first, I'm going to start off by giving some advice for Anna and how to deal with Joshua. So the first thing is don't fall for his acting. He's a really good actor. And this started when he was 3-4 years old. Every time we'd wrestle or fight, or even if he just wanted to get something, he could cry on demand. So literally just start crying, and right away mom and dad would come and I'd get in trouble. And not only does he cry on demand, he adds a little bit extra. So he'd start coughing and turning red. And no one would have touched him anything. So be careful. He hasn't done it for a few years, but I know he still has it in him. So be careful with his acting. The second thing is I hope you know how to cook well, because that is one talent Joshua does not have. His idea of a meal is going to McDonald's the night before and warming up a burger. So good luck with that. I'm not going to continue to roast him. I think some other advice, I'm going to be a little nicer to him now. One thing you can know about Joshua that is you can always count on him. He's one of those guys that is always there for you when you really need it. Him moving away, he was the guy that kind of pulled all the loose strings on our family events, getting flyers done, getting all kinds of things. Anytime you needed some last minute stuff or needed something to get done, he's that type of guy. So he's a very loyal guy, and you're definitely he's going to be there for you, and he's always going to care. Now for Joshua. I have a little bit of advice, but as an older brother, this is a new responsibility for you. And it's not, your life is really going to change, because it's not you only looking for yourself now. It's you're responsible for your household. And you can't take that lightly. Being the head of the house, especially when we look into the Bible and we look biblically, I know every Malayali uncle here and every Malayali guy that's married has probably quoted the scripture of the woman submitting, but there's more to that than just that part. You're going to have to love Anna at all times, and there's going to be conflicts that happen, and you cannot expect her to act a certain way towards you biblically if you don't show love. So in every conflict, you have to remember to think to yourself, did you show love to her in the godly way? So I want you to just always consider that, to always show love to Anna and take care of her. Before you criticize her, you have to look at her and say, did I show love in that situation? So that's my main advice to you. And then for both of you, I wanted to say, as a married couple, you want to be able to pick and choose who you involve in your life, because those are the people that are going to shape and mold what you guys do. So be very careful in who you involve in your life, but then also be very careful of not letting other people's opinions affect your relationship. There's only two people in your relationship. That's you and Joshua, Anna and Joshua, and then God as well. And when I come to that, I know a lot of us know that we've had a rough couple of weeks with Amechi passing, so I'd be remiss not to say anything about that. I truly believe that everything went well today because of Amachi's prayers, and she is watching over us today. And Joshua, she would be proud of the man that you've become. So with that, I'm going to raise a glass to Joshua and Anna. And may Joshua and Anna have a blessed, prosperous marriage while always keeping God in the center of their relationship. Cheers.
Hi, everybody. Are you guys enjoying or? Okay, good. Yeah. First of all, I just want to greet everybody. Thanks for coming in. We have the guests from far and near, and with their best wishes, I just want to thank you, all of you who has come and blessed Joshua and Anna. Okay. And I want to give a couple of advice to you, Joshua. Always, Christ is the head of the family. He is the first thing, then comes everything, whatever you like, that's okay. But always, put Christ in the first place. And we were supposed to get, they were supposed to get married in last April, but unfortunately, due to the reason, it has to be postponed. But everything is good in the sight of God. There could be some reason. So I believe in that. So they decided, okay, today is the right time, and God bless you all. Always our blessings are with you, always. And as Joel said, Amachi's blessing is always with you. You are the favorite to him. And even in the last moment, when he was leaving from here, he went. And every time he used to call me, did you go there? Did you go there? Did you talk to? Once the last when we had the discussion with the nurse, I had to keep the phone on, and we were talking, and he was giving the advice to the nurses and doctor. So they asked me, is this guy's medical profession? No, I said, no, he's not. So that's why then Amachi always loved him. That to me, it looks like he's more favorite. But anyway, that's okay. Amachi's blessing. So, well, Joshua has got very good thing and bad thing. Okay, I won't say. Sure. You want me to tell you the bad thing first? No, I will tell you later on. Let me go for a good thing. Yeah, he is a very kind, very helpful, and he loves to help everybody. I have seen that, and very considerable boy. Now it's not a boy, it's a man, okay? So always we have got we watch the sports together. We argue sometimes we don't. And Joshua, and he helps me a lot when my phone doesn't work. I go to him, fix this. You don't know it this much? I said, no, I don't, you fix it. So Anna, be careful. I will be calling you quite often to fix my phone. I can't do it. Yeah, so it'll be, so anyway, with these words, we are going to miss you. But again, I'll tell you, we have got 2 sons. Now we have got 2 daughters. Yeah, not daughter-in-law. We have got 2 daughters. One is our Janice and now Anna. So I'm proud of it. Both, yeah. So that's why, just God bless you all. And in future, whatever, we are there to help you. We are always in our prayers. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, 25 years ago, I made a prayer. Lord, give me a gift. God granted. The heaven came down and God granted me that gift. That gift is well-disciplined, well-organized, so pretty. when she goes out of the house, I don't have to worry about her because she knows how to take care of herself. I'm confident about that. You know that God answered me that prayer with that first gift 25 years ago. That's none but Anna Josh Shako. 25 years later, I approached God with the same prayer. God, give me a gift. I prayed, God, give me a gift. Do you know that God is not stingy? He gave me that gift too. I prayed, God, give me a handsome boy, a smart boy, a born-again, God-loving boy. And also, maybe out of my selfishness, I made one more demand. I said, God, he should be 6 feet tall or a little over. God is not stingy. He was kind enough to give me that tall, long, nice gift. He is none but Josh Chako. Josh, welcome to our family. I officially welcome you. God bless you. I thought my baby Anna would be with me forever. But the truth told me, no. I thought she would be with me to cherish forever. But again, the truth told me, no. I thought she would be there for me to love and to fight. But again, the truth told me, no. I thought she would be there to pick my shirt and pants, to choose the colors. The truth told me, no. So, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ വന്നതിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ജോയ് ചായ നിങ്ങളുടെ സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് വന്ന എല്ലാവരെയും വെൽക്കം ചെയ്യുകയാണ്, നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. It's not just two people are uniting, but two families are uniting in the presence of the Lord. So God bless you all. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും വന്നതിൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും വളരെ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. ദൈവം നിങ്ങളെ ധാരാളമായിട്ട് അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ. Especially Josh, welcome to our family also. Thank you all. God bless you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we're finally here after feels like 4 years, 2 years, whatever it is. You know, we waited so long for this day, and it's finally here. I know most of you guys, were expecting us to, initially do the wedding outside, but the weather had other plans, and fortunately, our team and our team at Lavender Pro and Safari, Texas, were able to put together a beautiful wedding service outside in the foyer. So I want to give my appreciation to them for doing that last minute. So before I get to this beautiful woman over here, my wife, it's kind of weird I can say that now, but before I get to her, I just want to give all thanks and praise to God, who without Him none of this would be possible, and all your prayers and support are very much appreciated. Honestly, I didn't have no time to prepare the speech. Yes, I know our wedding was supposed to be in April, and I probably had 8 months or whatever it was to prepare a speech. I didn't. So we're just going to go off the top of my head. But first off, I want to thank God. But I would be remiss to say, I want to especially call out my Amachu, who passed away 1 week ago today. But I just want to give her a shout out, just because I wouldn't not be the person I am today, without her. And fortunately, Anna has had the opportunity to meet her multiple occasions, as well as FaceTime. So I'm very appreciative that we had that moment, and she had that moment with you, and provided her blessings as well. Secondly, I want to thank the parents. I want to first thank my parents, for raising me up and giving me a strong household, to be under, and showing me the light of God and the importance of Christ in your life, as well as my new parents, which is also kind of weird to say. Now I have two sets of parents and two people that I have to call mom and dad. I want a special shout out to my new parents, Tom Uncle, or Tom, my father Tom. It also kind of works that way too. And Rain Auntie, or mom as well. It's funny enough, when I started, me and Anna started dating, I think Dad was, so I gotta get used to it. Dad was kind of in between roles, and as soon as I started dating his daughter, he decided to be a police officer. So now he has a couple of guns. He took me shooting. So I got the message now. Anna will be well taken care of. So. As well as shouting out my new sisters, Betsy and Rachel. Now I have two creative, intelligent, and unique sisters. Last 4 years, or last couple of years, whenever I would come to Houston, I would stay with them, and now it's been a big family for the last couple of years. So I appreciate your love, your support during not only this wedding, but kind of during our relationship. I know we've had to rely on you, whether it's dropping me or picking me up from the airport. And it's funny because they don't really know how to get to the airport after like 4 years. They have to go in pairs, and one has to be a GPS. But whatever it takes, it works now. So I appreciate it. And I also want to just kind of shout out some of our vendors. First off, the photography, Rachel and team. She's a great photographer. You guys, I can't wait to see the pictures. I'm sure you guys will be in some of the photos as well. But thank you for all your support, as well as the Uptime team, the videographers as well. Thank you guys as well. You guys are doing great, and I can't wait to see the final product. Safari Texas Ranch for hosting us and kind of working with us, in all the different situations we've kind of experienced the last year with this pandemic. Also, Sonia and Karishma, who kind of organized and made this day special for us. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. And lastly, obviously, DJ Indo and team for providing the sound and all the sound and video that you guys see here. And also the stage and the ceremony itself, Dream Decor. You guys killed it, and we really appreciate your service. Now, on to the queen of the hour. Make some noise for her. Anna, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be called your husband. I know I mentioned all of this in our card, but you're definitely a gift to me, and a gift from God to me. And I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you, and sharing all these moments with you in the future. One of the things I also mentioned to her was something that helped me kind of when we first met a couple of years back, was the idea of like intent. A lot of times we promise to love someone or promise to do things, and promises are one thing, but intent is different. Intent is purposeful. Intent is clear. So what I was telling Anna was, not only do I promise you all these things, but I intend, to love you, and I intend to be with you through the toughest times, right? And I think that's more important than just a promise. So, Anna, I want to promise you that I will be intentful in everything I do, and be there for you as best as possible. Like my brother said, I probably don't know how to cook, but I'll get there. So if you can intend to feed me, I will intend to love you even more. Thank you guys again. And, the last, and, and I should have said this earlier, but, I want to thank you guys as well for being here. I know we expected 400 or 500 people here a couple months ago, but due to the climate right now, we couldn't have that. But I just want to make an extra special shout out to the family and friends that were able to make it here. You guys have been a big help. I know we're not used to such a small wedding, but I know some young couples might want a small wedding. But you guys have been, we appreciate you guys for celebrating this special day with us. I know a lot of us had to travel and sacrifice a lot of things just to be here. So it's really, I'm really appreciative, especially my folks in Canada, the ones that came over. They have to go back in quarantine for 2 weeks. So they made a big sacrifice. And my family here that has helped out, as well as Anna's family as well. It's been a crazy couple of weeks with, a lot of us, we moved. Anna moved homes as well. Anna's family moved homes as well. A death in the family. So there's a lot of things going on. And without your support, without your help, none of this would have been possible. So I want to thank all you guys, and thank you very much. And I'll pass it off to my beautiful wife.
Hi, everyone. Josh and I want to thank all of you for being here today. I know it was a tough decision to make in the climate of the world we're living in, but your presence and support mean a lot to us. Although this wedding is much smaller than we anticipated, it's everything that we imagined it to be. Everyone here has a special role in our lives. First and foremost, I want to thank God for bringing us here today. It's been a long journey, but He has helped us overcome. We also want to give a huge shout out to all of our vendors, especially Rachel Taylor behind the camera. But honestly, all of y'all have made this day wonderful. Also, thank you to both of our parents who have been running around all week without much sleep. I don't think I've seen much of either of y'all, but you guys have made this day possible. We love you immensely, and we're grateful for all that you've done for us. Also, thank you to my husband. Although he hasn't been here physically to help me plan this wedding, he's nonetheless been an integral part of putting this day together. I also want to show appreciation to all of those who got him to dance to Bollywood music. Woo! Lastly, I want to take a moment to honor Josh Azamichi, who's passed last week, and also our dear Aisha Chechi, who passed April 14th, 4 days before our original wedding date. A lot of the beautiful dresses you see on this side of the room were made by her, picked out by her. Even my mandargori was picked out by her. Even in her sickest time, she went out and made this possible for all of us. She was an incredible businesswoman, confidant, and friend. Her business, Aisha Creations, lives on today with the support of my dear Diananti and Ramani Scaria. Again, thank you guys for being here. Josh and I can't imagine starting our lives without you guys here. Thank you.